So we're sailing up Whangarei Harbour. It's been 18 months since Florence was launched at the start of this journey, and she needs some TLC, so we're heading up here and we're going to lift out, put her on the hard, repaint the bottom and do a whole load of other jobs that need doing. Just taken the Genoa down for the first time since we left the UK, and we're really happy about the condition it's in. It's still really new looking. The only issue we've got is a slight wear point on the sacrificial UV strip on the back edge, so we're just going to patch that with a little bit of cloth and she'll be good to go back up again. We're often asked what are the most useful things we brought with us, and this little device is called a Speedy Stitcher. It enables us to do the sewing on the sail out here on the deck rather than take the sail into a sailmaker, and we can even use it with the sail still on the mast, on the mainsail. And we've used it a lot just for little running repairs. And the old saying, a stitch in time saves 9, well, if we hadn't done this we'd probably have to do about 9,000 to stitch the whole thing back on again when it falls off. So it's definitely worth having.
It's always really nerve-wracking to watch your boat being lifted out of the water. I think it's the scariest thing for a sailor. We cleaned the hull before we left Tonga, but with little antifoul left, the weed grows really fast.
This is the main reason for hauling out. We're going to go so slow with all this weed on the bottom, we really need to put some new anti-foul on.
Even after they pressure wash the hull, unfortunately we've got loads of barnacle bases left on there, and the only way to get them off is to scrape right back to the barrier coat. So that's going to take a little while.
We had all new rigging before we left the UK, but unfortunately when we were crossing the Pacific we had some damage to one of our lower shrouds. We broke a couple of strands, so we've had some new ones made here. Now we've just got to go and fit them.
The bearings on the steering pedestal have got too much play in them. They're a bit worn out after all the miles we've done, but unfortunately to replace them we have to remove the entire steering pedestal from the boat.
The old bearings are pretty knackered. These ones don't even go round anymore, but we managed to get them out with the help of some of the guys from the yard. We got the new ones, they fit, so I just got to put it all back together now. Then we should have a nice smooth steering again. Our anchor windlass broke over a year ago back in Cape Verde, and since then we've been pulling out by hand, which we can only manage in 15 metres or less of water, and that restricts where we can anchor. So we'd promised ourselves a new one in New Zealand.
Today is definitely the kind of day for inside jobs, so I'm about to service the seacocks. I did them before we left, so they shouldn't be too bad, but you are supposed to do them every time you lift out of the water. That's one down. I've just got 6 more to go, and the next one's a toilet, so I'll save you from that one.
It's a small world. Remember that boat that we met 8,000 miles away at the beginning of our Pacific crossing video? Bonnie of Stockholm? Well, they're just on the other side of the boatyard. Right, that's the boatwork sorted.
Now, one of the main reasons that we've come to New Zealand is because we've always wanted to go to South Island and see the amazing mountains and fjords and glaciers. But the unpredictable weather and the difficulty getting ashore from the boat means that the best way for us to see that is by car.
So we've bought a car. Our original plan was to come here and buy an old van and convert it, but we looked at all the vans that were in our price range and they'd done well over 400,000 K, and they all looked like they were going to break down on us. So we've ended up buying a people carrier, and we're going to do a simple conversion to it to put a bed in the back, and then we'll convert it back to a car so it's easy to sell at the end.
But it's by far the fanciest car we've ever owned.
Yeah. It's a 2005 Nissan Elgrand Highway Star with a 2.5 litre petrol engine and 131,000 kilometres on the clock. Friends in Auckland lent us their tools and garage to do the conversion, which took an afternoon. Right, now we've got enough space to build a bed. That fits in, the back lifts up so we can get access to all the food, and and we got an electric cool box which plugs in to give us a sort of fridge when we're on our travels. It's all good. Now we have a bed. Our friends have lent us this mattress, which is really comfy. We've also got some plastic sheet which we've cut out to fit the windows, and this just clips in so we don't have to put any fixings on the windows. And we've got the standard silver screens for the front and the back. Done! Next time, we set off for a month of exploring the inland sights of South Island by car.